Alright, should be good. Welcome back to Alan Wake. What should be the final installment of proper Alan Wake before we move on to the American Nightmare. So yeah, a lot of people have said that this DLC is better than the first DLC, but a lot of people like both DLCs, and I thought the first DLC kind of sucked. So I probably hated that more than anything in the main game, because
Previously on Alan
it was
Wake,
just absurdly hard.
it's not a lake, it's an ocean. After saving my wife from the mysterious dark presence, I found myself trapped in the dark place.
Imagination can be the enemy here.
A nightmarish world that exists somewhere beyond the shores of our own existence.
We're the one making all this happen.
Just do what Zane tells you.
Follow the signal.
Is all this really coming out of my
The
head?
dark place is playing tricks on you.
I made my way across its ever-shifting landscape, trying to reach Thomas Zane.
You're trapped in your own nightmares. You're still going deeper.
There you go, Alan. It's all in your head. You've been making it up.
Really, Wake.
Your
Delusions are out of control.
Get out of my head!
Seriously, Al, you need to get a grip. You know reality's different here. See what I mean, Al?
Ugh, I think I'm stuck on this side.
Well, you're gonna have to find your way out of there. I'll wait. Just remember, you're still in the dark place. You know that, right? I don't want to alarm you, pal, but it's sink or swim time.
Fine. I
Fine.
could feel the pressure mounting. Barry was right. Time was running out. Everything I saw was a dark, twisted version of reality based on my memories and thoughts.
So when I say I don't like this, like I do like the idea of this setting more than kind of just the Twin Peaks ripoff where you occasionally shoot things. But I just thought the combat was fucking miserable. Turns out being tougher is not necessarily what
I
Alan
had
Wake
to
needs.
accept
It
If
needs
all
to
of
be
this was
more
from my mind,
interesting.
Then I was the one making all this happen. I was literally fighting myself. It was a moment of clarity.
And I guess I gotta be a little fair, like, for the time, like, this was kind of a novel, hey, they start off right, just give me the lantern. Like, you know, around this time, everything was just, you know, kind of that Gears cover-based shooter, and this was more of a crowd control thing that I guess you didn't get a lot of, so still think it could have used with more variety, but I guess I have to be a little fairer to it. And somebody pointed out in like one of the Steam threads about it, like, you know,
After finishing
at the
part,
time, developers
I
weren't even
finished
getting
myself.
DLC right.
All I had wanted was to save Alice. After that, a part of me had been ready to just give in and die. But I hadn't given up. Thomas Zane had reached me. I had run across a nightmarish landscape following a signal from him. He kept telling me I was sinking, going too deep. I wasn't sure if he meant the dark place or insanity. Perhaps they were one and the same.
Like, I don't like that this DLC is like reusing locations and just sort of jumbling them. But I think it would have been better if it just, oh hey, a video game, another video game. I think it would have been better if the game just had kind of more of this shit, like, you know, What's real, what isn't real.
Hey, nice job, Al. So, you really are nuts, huh? Let's face it, we always knew this was coming.
I guess, but I actually feel pretty rational, all things considered.
Crazy people don't know they're crazy. That's where they're crazy. Hey, check out the light show behind the lodge.
That's Zane's light.
Yeah, you're done sinking now. That means he's just about caught up with you. You better go talk to him. Lots of fireworks here. Nice.
Wait for the old gods play. Music came out all wrong. It attracted the horrors.
Oh, hell yeah! Remember this, Al?
That fuck.
The music screeched and boomed around Wake as the monsters attacked.
Ah, shit.
With each passing moment, more of them came. We would get overrun.
Hey, isn't it kind of ironic that you're a writer and you're threatened by your own imagination? It's like your greatest power turned against you.
That's very deep, but I'm a little busy not tied over here.
Jeez, always with the melodrama.
Surrounded by the enemies and deafened by noise. What helpless?
Once again, probably the rock concert should be in the best part of this game's combat.
Get inside now, Al. The big guy busted down the door.
So apparently the developers are working on 2 games right now, and neither one are in Alan Wake 2. So but that's just great for any story that you leave on a cliffhanger.
Whoa. See, Al? This is classic you. Always making things complicated.
This is just a memory.
Even your memories are complicated. Yeah. So, I guess you're going to talk to Zane out there now that he's actually here. I'm just gonna, let you non-imaginary people talk in peace.
Zane.
You have done well, Alan. Now I can accompany you. You are trapped in your own dream. You must wake yourself up, but first, you have to reach yourself.
The cabin.
Yes, my cabin. It will not be easy. Your previous work can help you. I still have some pages of your manuscript left. Words like that have power here.
lighthouse?
It's very appropriate. I can help you reach it. But after that, you will be on your own. I cannot enter the cabin now. The Dark Presence made sure of that on our last encounter. You are facing yourself, the parts of your mind that are hard to control. This is not a fight anyone else can win for you.
Would it have killed them to make this just a fucking bridge?
Okay, that's different.
This is
Glad
like,
to have Zane
as
with
far
me
as like a
in
setting,
this.
this is way more
Much
interesting.
Such as it was. But a part of me wondered if he was even human anymore after so many years in this place.
Up, point your flashlight at the thing, Wake.
The world was tilted. It was turning upside down. Wake was lost. He would fall. He couldn't tell which way was up. He would die here, torn apart by the whirlwind. Wind was picking up. Weight was too high. Too high! At this height, the water would be like hitting concrete.
You can't want me dead this bad.
Storm was coming! It would throw him off!
Not entirely clear if like I'm supposed to jump on all that shit yet. Oh, God, he keeps taking like 2 more steps after I jump. Like, I'm not even holding the sprint here.
Wind was picking up.
Ugh.
Weight was too high. Too high! At this height, the water would be like hitting concrete.
You can't want me dead this bad.
The storm was coming! It would throw him off!
That, you fucking dick.
I would have to make my way through the swirling madness. It reminded me of the Dark Presence, just another memory, but it could still kill me.
Anytime you have to do any sort of platforming in this game, I'm so fucking on edge. It's horrible.
Stay focused on the lighthouse. If you can reach it, you will find the cabin.
Things are getting pretty crazy.
It's to be expected. You are struggling to reclaim yourself. The landscape reflects that strain, but each step takes you closer. If you persevere, you can attain the lucidity that fends off the darkness.
Now that I knew what I was facing, the environment became even wilder and stranger. Like it was no longer even bothering to pretend that things were normal.
Yeah. Those definitely fucking blow up. God damn it, quit fucking throwing shit. Like a flare gun is also fucking with me. That's like my go-to trump card in this. Ah. Fuck. This is way better level design though. I'm impressed. Also kind of makes me wonder what the fuck that first DLC was, but whatever. Hole. Pick up as many flares as I want. No, there will be more than one. There's always more than one.
Wake was forced to run through a maze, hopelessly sprinting in the wheel, never getting anywhere. His life in miniature. It was useless.
Oh, now what?
Let me up the fucking stairs. This is way better level design. I'm much more impressed with this.
Mr. Wake, can I help you with anything?
Let's have a look at your head, Mr. Wake.
Please! God damn it,
that? Jesus. This is disorienting as shit, man. That? Okay. I'm so confused. Oh, and that's death. Problem is this damn wheel spins so slow. Yep. Yeah, wait a little bit. Oh, that's bullshit. I just had to do it on the game's time to trigger that door. That's... Even when you're doing the right thing, Alan, you're fucking me over.
An elevator? Sure, why not? Next stop, Sanity.
You're doing well. Keep going.
It's hard to make sense of this place.
It's a dream. This is a vast place, home to forces and beings that are completely alien.
The Dark Presence.
Yes. I don't know what happened to it after your final encounter.
Is there any way out of here?
Sometimes transmissions can be sent between worlds. You've done this yourself. But to actually leave the dark place, I haven't found a way.
That was a weird transition.
Stucky's gas station. Not something I particularly wanted to see, but obviously I wasn't the one in the driver's seat.
Another memory made real. Wake would never make it. The insanity he was facing was already a part of it, in him. His own doing. He couldn't possibly win. He didn't even want to.
At least the lighthouse was much closer now. I would have to make my way up there somehow.
Why do they not, like, obey the rules of the flashlight? Fuck you. Am I the only one who gives a shit about the rules here?
there was no power to the log lift.
Something calming about the hunting rifle. Like, it's slow as shit, but it's so strong. So we got power back. Of course, the challenge in Alan Wake is always getting back to where you need to be. But apparently the game's going to ease up. That's the other thing. Like, the fights haven't been that hard. And I'm very grateful for that. Like, it's given me... It's not overwhelming me with, like, enemies attacking me from behind, and it's given me a lot of, like, easy to use environmental stuff to deal with them. It's not like, hey, enable this spotlight by shining a flashlight on it for 5 minutes, and then use the spotlight. It's just being like, hey, go fucking hit this thing, light goes boom.
Control is in the cabin, dreaming and insane.
I don't think I like that.
You represent the part of Alan Wake that is capable of rational thought and planning, which is why I'm talking to you. If that part can regain control, then you have a chance of making it. But a part of you wants to give in. There's comfort in the oblivion of dreams. You represent the part that isn't ready to quit and die.
Wait, are you telling me I'm not real?
You're as real as anything else in this place.
So there are two of me?
Yes.
And the one you called Mr. Scratch, he's me as well?
No.
Zane, are you playing some kind of game with me?
I am not the author of your story.
Chinese
How can you say that
checkers,
when you
Wake.
wrote that page about me and the clicker? It wasn't one of my pages. You directed me to it. You had Weaver guard it.
Yes, she was needed. And you needed the clicker. But I'm not.
What? I don't understand.
Alan, you should keep going.
Zane? Zane, come on!
Well, that cleared things up.
Zane might be a piece of shit. See, that is way more fun than actually having to fight things. Just give me like 8 of those and have me walk around Alan's fucking nightmare and the game will be 10 times better.
The bridge groaned in the unnatural wind. It was heralding the enemy's arrival. Wake wouldn't leave this place alive.
I think after like 8 times writing, like, he's gonna die, and then he doesn't die, it's like, your story sucks dick, man.
A moment. I can help you here.
How the hell are you doing that?
It's like learning to control your dreams. There's a connection.
You were in my dream.
Yes. I taught you. You fixed the foolish mistake I made with Barbara.
Still, yeah, still no flare gun though. Guess the game kind of caught on that, like, that basically turns everything into autoplay. Fucking fuck you. Wouldn't be an Alan Wake game without fucking birds, though, right? Pull out your fucking flare, dude. What the hell? God damn. God. Anytime the birds show up, pretty much, that's when me in this game have problems. I don't remember if the birds show up for American Nightmare. If they do, there's got to be substantially less of them. I can't imagine that I shut my brain off to how fucking annoying those guys were.
Wake ran for the light. It was pointless. He would never reach it. His life would be snuffed out just as easily as the very thing he thought would save him.
Even with the light gone, all I could do was keep going.
Oh, shit is swinging. Full of problems.
Since we're being so frank here, Alan, and let me just reiterate how happy I am that you've had this breakthrough, I would like to summarize your condition.
By all means.
And please, just let me know if you think I'm being unfair.
All right.
Well, let's start with the obvious. The car crash. Untreated head trauma. All due respect to Doc Nelson, but he's hardly a neurosurgeon. I think that the injury has affected you more than you realize.
Yeah, I have had bad headaches.
Then there's your history of substance abuse, which, combined with your chronic insomnia, has resulted in hallucinations and extremely poor impulse control. That's a dangerous combination, one which your wife has unfortunately had to suffer from far more than you.
I know she has.
I don't think I'm exaggerating when I say that you are existing in a state of all-encompassing denial. Your vivid fantasy casts you as a heroic victim and allows you to skirt responsibility for your own actions. It allows you to solve your imaginary problems and dismiss the things that truly trouble you. In your self-serving delusions, your personal problems are assets that allow you to save Alice, perhaps even the world.
Dr. Hartman, I think that's spot on. I can't argue with any of that.
Well, I'm sure I'm stating the obvious. I don't want to labor the point, but, well,
No, I understand. It's important that I face it.
Precisely, Alan. You've put so much effort and imagination into this self-deception, but what good has it really done for you? You refused my offer of help, and here you are. Did being so obdurate really get you to a better place?
No.
No. And did it really help Alice? Was this really the best thing for your wife?
Probably not.
Probably not. Why don't we find out? You know, I've been talking with her. There's something she wanted you to hear.
Oh, hey. That sounds like fun.
All I ever wanted was to help you, Alan. I ate all the shit you handed out and tried to understand your pathetic, wealthy white male drama until my life consisted of managing your never-ending crisis. I hate you for your childish temper and the arrogance and self-indulgent pride that undermine all efforts to drag you out of the hole you insisted on digging for yourself. I hate you for leaving me in the dark with that insane monster bitch! All you had to do was act like a loving human being for once in your life and stay with me. If your dramatic exit hadn't been more important than making sure I was all right, she would never have taken me. I don't know where you went, but that's okay. I don't want to know. I don't think I'll ever be all right. The only thing that keeps me from killing myself is the hope that I'll...
That's enough of that.
It was nonsense. I knew I had saved her. I'd succeeded in that, and that was all that mattered. What I heard in there wasn't the truth. It was just another toxic mirage. It cut deep, but that made me all the more determined to force myself to snap out of it. I didn't want to be that guy anymore. I had to make myself see the light.
Man, that's not a very obvious path at all. Get up there. God, all my shit. Why does it, like, explode out of that fucking thing? There's a fucking battery in there, goddammit.
Oh, jeez!
Thank God they gave me 1,000,000 of these fucking things.
Well done. You have come far, but there's still a little further to go. You must take full control of your own mind. Reject all of the fantasies you have constructed.
Yeah, well, I think I can do that. A lot of the stuff I've seen here is personal and ugly as hell. I'll admit it hurts, but it's not fooling me. I know it's fake.
Good. You are aware. The part of you bent on self-destruction is not. But you must be careful. Just because you know the lies for what they are, that doesn't make the danger any less real.
I'll make it. I don't have any choice.
Here. I cannot come any further, but this will help you on your way.
Thanks. Thanks.
Hey, let me tell you something, Alan. I know how your mind works. You screw up, then you start analyzing it, and before you know it, you start writing all these horror stories in your head. Don't you?
Come on, I don't do that.
Yes, you do. I know how it goes. You're a complete failure. I hate you, and I'll never forgive you for whatever it was. Am I wrong?
Oh, man.
See? I know you. But Alan, it's all in your head. It is. I love you, and I'm not going anywhere.
They kept coming. There were too many.
What a heartwarming memory, interrupted by more Alan Wake.
Swarming over the landscape, eager to kill. They were coming for Wake, and this time they would get it with sheer numbers.
It's the friendliest lighthouse. Oh man, I love this shit now. Ah, fuck. Ah, fuck you, you dick. The fuck?
The lighthouse. I was relieved to have made it here, but I wasn't sure what was going to happen now. Zane had left me. I wasn't sure what the Dark Presence had done to him if he couldn't follow, but from now on, I was on my own. Still, he had gotten me this far. I would never have made it by myself. This thing was going to end. It wouldn't be long now.
Take comfort in that, friends. It won't be long now. I was surprised by the change of scenery, but not much.
was starting to understand the symbolism, the way the dark place flowed.
It's something, all right.
So yeah, it was totally worth it. I had a video game up here. We like video games. Hey, it's Barnum Wheeler.
Feeling kind of depressed here.
What?
So Zane's your new buddy now. I feel abandoned.
This is ridiculous. You're not even real.
That doesn't mean I don't have any feelings. Thing is, you need to get all rational here. Abandon your fantasies, right? Well, I kinda hate to say this, pal, but I'm one.
Fine. You're abandoned. Fine.
Hey, it worked.
Al, what I'm saying is the only way you're getting in that cabin is through me. It's one of those kill your darlings things. But hell, you're used to that, big shot writer. Am I right?
It was in everything. It was even taking the people Wake knew, turning his friends against him. They were all against
What does it say about you when you're this desperate to keep yourself from getting bitter? Here we go! I'm earning the 15% commission. It's great that you first make yourself an imaginary friend, and then you can't even get along with that guy. People skills, Al! You're a master! Let's crack that writer's block of yours, Alan! You're a master of crime fiction, an expert on dark alleyways, and a master of subterfuge. That's the best part. Think of this as books on tree bugs. Mostly consists of making sure you have all the impulse control. I'm a right. It's very enriching. I have several lawyers on speed dial just because I am in trouble again. You know what kind of people need that? Gangsters and assholes. And you're not a gangster. Because they make money all the time. Hey, when you throw a hissy fit, ego. Couldn't take it, and because of that, you got me killed a dozen times over. BFF, Al! BFF! have to literally pay to hang out with you because...
Certainly has.
Really running low on patience here.
This isn't that hard so far if I just camp out by all the supplies.
I swear to God, you're driving me nuts.
Says something that anytime I hear a sound now, I look up for birds. Basically, it says this game's a motherfucker.
What's this happening to me? It's too dark. Where am I? I can't find my way. Why is this happening to me? I can't find my way. It's too dark. Why is this happening to me?
Just like that, my mind was clear. Zane had been right. I could think clearly again. But I couldn't survive in this place the way he had, and I might not make it back a second time. Leaving this place would be hard. Maybe impossible. It wouldn't take much for my thoughts to stray again. It was too easy to get lost in the dark place. Before, I was ready to curl up and die. Let myself slip away. But here I was. The yet unwritten future waiting to unfold before me. A sequel to Departure. My name is Alan Wake, and I'm a writer.
Debatably. Certainly put the words to the page. So that's it. That's Alan Wake. If you're up in an American Nightmare, we'll resolve any of that shit. You're shit out of luck. Because like I said, you know, they're working on 2 games and neither one's Alan Wake 2. Because they are expert storytellers. But yeah, overall, this hasn't been that bad. I was expecting to really hate this going in. Kind of glad we ended it on that note. I have to agree with people, that DLC is pretty good. Like, I liked shining a light on the environment to win those fights. The credits are gonna play again, but I still think it's bad. But I think I was right, sort of putting it in that Evil Within category, where it's bad, but it's way more interesting than a lot more like mediocre games out there. And I think this one kind of skirts the line of mediocre pretty well. And like I said, you have to give it props for its time for trying something different with third-person shooters. I don't know. I don't hate it like I did before. Mouse and keyboard is definitely the way to go. If they ever get their music right shit figured out, I would probably recommend the game, honestly. And hopefully enough people were able to catch it during that sale, because it's definitely worth, $3. But we're not completely done here. This is regular Alan Wake. We're going to be going to American Nightmare next, so stay tuned for that. I'll see you all next time. We're not gonna watch all this. Yeah. So we'll be back with American Nightmare. I'm Ben Matlock. I'm about as much of a writer as Alan Wake is.